Football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Washington Huskies and the Utah State Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Checking in with Coach Jedd Fisch before the game. He talked to me about the importance of this young running back. Just a freshman, he has continued to showcase his talent. They gave him an opportunity early in the season, and they have been rewarded. He continues to shine and be very productive at the line of scrimmage. I'm going to keep you posted on how he plays here in the first quarter. They're feeding him early and often. He's in the script. Can he keep the momentum going? We'll find out. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So Washington's offense will get the ball first. And this sophomore wide receiver is a playmaker. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And there was times during the week where we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that turning it on.
Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Here's Williams to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. The Huskies come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Tight end now in motion. They're going to run it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Washington right back to the line.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Third down from the gun, Williams. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Quarterback may change this route. Williams to throw for it on fourth. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a fourth down conversion. Throwing, Williams. Quickly complete. Maybe a crease. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it. Not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Snap to the back. He is denied, and it'll be second and goal.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he doesn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me prove myself, so I love the big fella getting the football.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Aggies offense takes the field for the first time in this game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Jacobs. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Hillstead. Working the middle, it's complete. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires left. He's got an open man. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. And the Aggies are moving quickly down the field. The run inside. It's Jacobs. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah State.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he tacked on the extra point. Coming out with it, it's Carr. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Williams finds his tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Breaks into the open. The 30, at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Huskies! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Utah State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their second. They burned a couple early, now down to just one timeout to work with. Running inside, it's Jacobs. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Trying to impose their will with the run. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Utah State up-tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Hillstead. Fires to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jacobs. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give on the counter. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Man, offenses are getting really creative in the way they run their counter plays now. They pull different guys. They pull a guard. They pull a tackle. They pull a guard and a tackle. So really keeping the defenses off balance. You can't just key on wherever the tight end is. You got to realize they can show you one thing and come back with another.
He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short. I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer. But the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy you know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. On 1st and goal, let's see what Utah State calls. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Aggie. Extra point here will tie.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Carr. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Williams with the catch. It's Washington. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Williams will pass. Right down the middle. He's got it. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Washington wants to go quickly. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Throws for the tight end. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Here's Williams to throw. Fires to the big fella. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Washington coming to the line with another first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Here's a give to Washington. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
He put that one in harm's way, and it's swatted down.
How about the linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going, nice anticipation.
Makes the grab in their space. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Throwing, Williams. He's got it on the run. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Husky.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Utah State, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own, a chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. To throw, it's Hillstead. Here's a heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Robinson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Jacobs. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The offense changing the play. Williams. He's going to take off. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Williams looking for a man. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He's got it along the sideline. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Wide open downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Now Washington uses this 3rd timeout, and they can't stop the clock again. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. A first down run on the doorstep. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Williams. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown, Huskies! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors and our EA Sports College Football Studio update. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Guys, I caught up with the Aggies head coach at the half. One of the things he told me was they have not had enough possessions to get into a rhythm. He said that defense has been terrific. Their ability to run the clock, run the ball has changed the course of this game. Now to start the third quarter, they have the ball and an opportunity. It is crucial that they extend this drive, get some plays, and really try to get back in this thing right now. Reese?
Holly, thank you. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. It'll be 3rd and long.
Here we go, ready. 180.
Looking downfield, it's Hillstead. Pressure coming. Going to try to get it himself. There he goes. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Aggies racing to the line in the hurry up.
Ready, go. Go, go. Go, go.
Wants to throw on first down. The screen, and watch out. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Throws to the tight end. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Keeps it on the bootleg. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Between the uprights, it's good. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they like.
Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
Lined up in the gun, Williams on 3rd down. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Huskies will snap it on 1st and 10. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Might have a chance. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Here's Williams to throw. Got it. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Carr. At the 20, he's got space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it on the right. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from pay dirt. Washington comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their 2nd. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Slams it ahead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And on that situation on the 1 yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it. 4th and goal from the 4. Motion from the wide receiver. 4th down, Williams. Touchdown, Huskies. Quick strike through the air for the score. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is good, and the score is 35-17.
No doubt who the quarterback was going to on that play. Down close, by the goal line. There was only one dude that could make that play, and the quarterback found it.
Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Guys, here on the Utah State sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Hillstead. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Washington. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give on the inside. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Nice move to keep running. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. With this game all but decided, let's take a minute here as we get later in the season to look at the Heisman Trophy race. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Second down coming up. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Goes to the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that time on 3rd down, they're trying to see if they can catch the defense napping. They go with the option play, but a great...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team. And now,
ball is loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. Making side adjustments here. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Throwing, Williams. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
3rd down from the gun, Williams. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
Oh, those are those opportunities in the game. You got a chance to take points off the board, make a big play, and you just couldn't squeeze the interception. That's one of those plays coaches come back to, talk about, say, think if we get this pick and we start taking this the other direction and we take points off of the scoreboard.
Williams to throw for it on 4th. Hauls it in, the first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Quarterback making checks. Using his feet. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these design runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost a yard.
He just tossed that one out of bounds to avoid the... To avoid the turnover, you've got more plays here on 3rd down. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive.
Booster. Down, ready. Freeze.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long.
1, 2, 3.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture.
Hey, move. Western. Where did he go?
Fourth down, Williams. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete. And after that last play, there is a Husky who has yet to get up. They'll try it over the left side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. The game is well in hand. You just hope this injury is not serious. If time permits, Holly will get us up to date. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. There's some room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
A huge game. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and had a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably, if I'm going to need these runs, I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. So just 1 second before the clock would have stopped anyway. The defense uses a timeout here, and of course it'll stop again on the next play for the 2-minute timeout. Running inside, it's Garcia. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The Aggies getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. The give on the counter. Fights off a defender. Little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to be like, listen, O-line, can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Here comes the heat. Stands in and takes the hit. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Might be changing the route. There's a crease. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
Here's a give to Washington. Across the 15. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
And not much picked up there, but that will do it for this one. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible.